5:41 a.m., 6/19/2018. Good morning, YouTube. It's been daybreak, maybe 15 minutes. I'm on coffee number 2, in case you care. Alright, I'm going to jump right into this the best I can. This has been out for quite some time, alright? This information, excuse me, about ELF waves, extremely low frequency waves. And there's just really no easy way about telling some of this as far as the LDS involvement in it. And I did happen across another video this morning by someone else. If it's going to help me out here a minute. Shut that. Maybe it'll... Well, I can come back to it, I guess. There's no easy way, I'm telling you. See here, it did finally load. Harassment with radio waves by Scientology, LDS, and then it names these other couple people. I'm not going to go there, but I had a contact who didn't think too highly of this one right here, and I'm highlighting, for the simple fact that his sister was a movie star, well, a TV sitcom star, and played a role with him, and she ended up dead. So that was his thing about it. So, but anyway, that LDS is in it, otherwise known as up here, where I'm going to highlight LD $sign Inc. See where I'm at, top of the screen. I know my eyes are kind of slow sometimes. There's just no easy way about this, my friends. No easy way. And I'll leave links. I'll do what I can. People aren't as nuts as other people like to think they are sometimes, and like to say they are. That's an easy out. That's a cop-out. Don't cop out. Right? I feel I've been copped out on. When my husband was a part of this church, when he had a priesthood, he had his reasons for getting out. And I copied the information onto an email, because they will print it off for him, or for me, for us, 26 cents a page. Okay? So normally I've been doing it that way. For one thing, I don't have to hobble up to the mailbox with a stamp on. Do it this way. They'll print it off and give it to him in a couple days, so it's quicker even. Alright? He got out of it for a reason and joined the church I grew up in. Alright? Which was the Baptist church. LDS has a great deal of wealth, in case you did not know. Alright? As an offspring of Mormonism, they have billions of dollars, people. Do you think they're going to let such as my husband and I get in their way? Just like when they took our print shop, the members, not the actual top of the heap, elders or whoever they are. None of those. Hometown locals, and I'll leave a link, taking our livelihood so that we would become dependent. And see, LDS even has their own welfare system. So maybe they didn't all get the word that he had left their church. Maybe he didn't send a letter and have them remove his name from their membership. I don't know if he did or not right now. I don't know if I would have ever known that, because, I mean, there's a 3-month space of time from when we met to when we got married. Yeah, that's pretty quick, but he may have had him remove his name. I really don't know. Okay, let's go on to the next thing, though. I'm pretty sure it came from the same website. I was trying to load this other deal, too. I don't know if it's going to load. It's my computer being a PIA. Alright. This technology, I'm reading from this clipping snippet I did. This technology was first fine-tuned and perfected during the 80s and 90s in LDS Mormon meeting houses and temple. Sorry, my thing got crammed in there. Alright. Worldwide via the Scowcroft Faction, which I'd never heard of myself, so I'll leave a link. And the LDS Incorporated dedicated private satellite communications network. And it continues today, of course. I personally measured and physically gauged the microwave and EMF transmission in the ELF range continually broadcasted in LDS meeting houses and temples before I exited the faith in 2002. I had come to full awareness how artificial feelings were being generated in the minds and souls of the LDS faithful membership, causing them to know that the church is true, despite all logic and physical evidence to the contrary. Now you know the true reason why LDS stake centers have dedicated satellite dishes attached to them. And I also did a little bit of research in that direction. Those can be altered. Those can be changed from receivers to transmitters. Yeah. I'll leave a link. Okay, for those individuals who need some technical specs, here you go. Directly from the patents identified in the bibliography below. Proprietary AI, artificial intelligence, Cray computers, digitally decoding the evoked electronic potentials in the 30 to 50 hertz, 5 milliwatt electromagnetic emissions from the brain. Neuronal activity in the brain creates a shifting electrical pattern that has a measurably shifting magnetic flux. This magnetic flux puts a constant 30 to 50 hertz, 5 milliwatt electromagnetic EMF wave. Contained in the electromagnetic emission from the brain are spikes and patterns called evoked potentials. Pardon me. Every thought, action, motor command, auditory event, and visual image in the brain as a corresponding evoked potential or set of evoked potentials. The EMF emissions from the brain can be decoded into the current thoughts, images, and sounds in the subject's brain. This technology was perfected, and then patented back in the year 1974. I'm sniffling because of my air conditioner. I should have shut it off before I got rolling here, but I didn't. Quantum computers and 2.3 yottabytes of memory being installed in the Utah Center will only bring the mind control into razor sharp, precise choreography. Do you get what's going on here, people? Despite my bad rendition of getting this out to you. Do you get it? See, I started this thread where even is my thing? With who owns LDS Church? The Desiree Management Corporation. It's a non-profit, or it's for-profit business owned by LDS. Okay. Bonneville International, the 14th largest radio chain in the U.S., owned by LDS. Do you feel where this is going? Do you get where it's going? I know it's bad, isn't it? I'm not feeling very happy about it myself. Let me try to get through this, okay? Maybe I can get my... There it is, okay. My little timer here. So, that's what the guy had done while he was hired to be their organist. He was doing the testing on these. I read somewhere one of the sessions for the organ testing and tuning and that kind of thing. Just that one was 12 hours, a 12-hour session. You know? But here's the main thing of it right here. Artificial feelings were being generated in the minds and souls of the LDS faithful membership, causing them to know the church is true, despite all logic and physical evidence to the contrary. You know what I'm saying? So, part of it I found over here on stopthecrime.net. Okay? And when I say highlight the page, there's some sections here. I don't know if it's deliberate or if they just felt like type it in white, and if you figure it out, you figure it out. But you've got to highlight this because they typed white on white. Okay? So what I can do to hasten this a tiny bit, use my find key, right? It's the same thing I copied and pasted on the other deal, but it gives where I found it for you. Alright? And yeah, there's a lot more. See here? Down below the second image. I gave up bibliography, apparently. So I'm going to cut this short and tend to my air conditioner, get a cup of coffee, and you'll find the links and the other info below. Thanks.